Hello everyone and welcome to Black Flag Racing. I am your commentator today, Grays. We are at Brands Hatch for the final race of the season. It's been postponed multiple weeks. We had a software failure with Xbox. We had a decision to change this track to another one, to Paul Ricard, because we're concerned about the safety here. I think everybody has it worked out now. And we are about to go here in 10 minutes. This is the final 1 hour to determine who will be on the podium for the Black Flag Racing Prospect Series Season 3.
It's time for another Black Flag Racing Prospect Series race. Are you ready?
All right, guys. Whoa, and we watch a spin right there from Chappie in the last 8 minutes of qualifying. Looks like it's just going to be me today. It's going to be, looks like, slightly overcast also at Brands Hatch. I don't believe any rain is expected. Sometimes Hunter gets a little crazy with how we have the server set up. But he did promise the beginning of the year that there wouldn't be any rain weather in at Brands for this race for either series, and that Prospect is supposed to stay dry the whole time. All right. As we go through here, everyone let me know if my audio settings are correct. Another off by Chappie. Chappie's just doing whatever Chappie does, I guess. What's up? Hey, Al Grind, what's up? Let's go racing. That's what I'm talking about. Got you guys on the stage there. Let me make this slightly larger. Okay, I think we're good. I turned my mic down a little bit. I kind of rewatched some of the last video and last podcast. My mic was louder than everyone's. Probably because I was loud. So everybody else seems to talk, and I seem to project my voice a little bit more. Hey, we have a good view of the pits right here, so let's look at some of these liveries. Bobcat, goalie, should not be racing in this, but his car's in here. I do like that red, white, and blue of the AMR. Chappie with the black, chrome, and gold in the Ferrari. Can't see who that is, but we'll just say we can. That is the very edge of the screen here. The number 117 of Work Nickel with the pink, like robin egg blue and white, like that. Looks like there's a little bit of white touches on the hood too. All right, we have North Sea and the beautiful Porsche livery. Mine, this is the Samantha Tan Racing Ferrari. She now races in Formula Next. Big Samantha Tan fan. She ran with Random Vandals at Rolex 24 Daytona. Yeah, very good. Got Alec Halgrind here. The 187 Mustang, black and gold. Bullman, red, white, and blue Beamer. Lone Rider in the very Zodi colored Big Bird. Oh, it's got some purple on the back, so like Louisiana style. Of course, Chef. Can't beat Chef in the Bentley there. That looks awesome. Always looks classy. Alloy in the McLaren. Sorry, just checking my notes here. Tony A, and looks like a BMW, kind of a British green BMW. Out on track right now, we have Rob Phil and his Ferrari. Like the yellow rims. Looks nice with the green. Get my cursor off the screen. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I can. It's driving me nuts. 2 races today. Absolutely plebe. I don't know, but we have 2 races today. First is going to be the Prospect race, and then we have the Premier race here in like essentially like 2 hours, I think. So big day of racing for Black Flag. Finale in both series. And then we move into some fun endurance races, some other fun one-off races, and we start the draft for Season 4. So always moving, always planning here at Black Flag, always pushing forward with new things. Right, we have Scrim in the McLaren. What color is that? Let me get a look at this thing. Is that a black or a dark green? Or like almost like a bluish with yellow. I like that. Seen him. Somebody rolled out, and I didn't see who it was. It may have been the last one. Yep, that seems to be everybody. Okay, well, as we are ending qualifying here, give a wrong button. That's not how I make my screen smaller. That's how I exit the game. All right. I need to add in some of the sponsor stuff in here. See if I can do that real quick while we're just kind of hanging out, because I have been slacking on doing that. I also was supposed to take a photo of the stickers, which I didn't do either. Look at me, just on top of it today. Merch. Not merch. Sponsors, here they are. See if I can download more than one at a time. Nope, one at a time. Great. So it's not going to be easy peasy, but we'll get there. It's all right. We got time. It's the final race. I have no one to talk to today. Some people had honey-do lists they had to complete this morning. Totally understand that. All right, first up, we're going to have Last Chance Moto. eBay store, bunch of motorcycle gear, sim racing gloves, T-shirts. So I think it's also like used parts. So if you're into dirt bikes and stuff, you can get used things from them. Pretty good deals. Yeah, appreciate them being a sponsor here. Sim racing kit. A lot of cool karting stuff. A lot of stuff I don't fully understand. There's some cool shirts that I'm like, I don't know who that guy is, but it's pretty neat. Of course, you know, people still wear the gloves, people wear the boots, all that kind of stuff. And karting is, I believe, still picking up some steam here in America. It's not as popular as it is overseas, but it's going to be big eventually. Get some of that stuff for your kids or yourself and join a league. Apex Sim Racing. Everybody knows Apex Sim Racing. They're a giant in the sim racing retail world. We do have a QR code for them as well. All these have QR codes. They're all in our Discord, so join the Discord. They offer a percentage off. It's only on their merch, though, because they're third-party sellers of, like, you know, Moza and Fanatec and all this other stuff, so you don't get a discount on that, but if you're buying their gear, you get a discount. And we get a small kickback. Fly Sim Control. Can't say enough about this guy. Over in Europe, makes 3D printed boxes and custom sim controls for this game for console. Very rare. Most of it's for PC, not for console. So the fact that he does that is just wicked. I really appreciate it. I think everybody does. Look at that little thing. This was made by Jondala. No longer in the league. He got a PC and moved on to bigger and better things. But he made these cool little, like, I don't know, little upper thirds. I was going to make them, like, kind of move in and move out. I still haven't worked through how to do that without it just being a black screen. It won't let me do, like, a transparent moving icon. All right, let's look where everybody is right now. Chappie's in first, so Chappie's just hanging it out there. Hellgrind in second, who's out there also right now. Looks like Rice is in the pits, committed to third, followed by Aloy, Rob, Lone Rider, North Sea, Nickel, Scrim, Tony, Bullman, and Chef. Yeah, Bullman says, let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. Draft is not today, Preb. Draft is going to be, I believe, sometime in April. We give some time for people to sign up. The signups are open now. I'm sure if somebody's listening to this, they can put the link in the if you're in the Discord, Preb, it's in there, I believe, under the Premier and Prospect tab. And yeah, all the information's available for you there. You fill out like this Google sheet, I think, that just has some information on it. You know, do you want what kind of car you want to drive, how long you've been racing, you know, stuff like that. You have to put some laps in somewhere. We're going to do some qualifying laps just to get, not necessarily to qualify, but just to have another benchmark of information we can look at. Stop staring at the wall. Everybody in the pits. Chappie Hellgrind was not able to pass. Let's go to myself, wherever I be. Come on, go. There we go. All right. Yeah, so that's how that's going to work. So you can sign up now. Who do I have to win today? Well, what I can do while we're waiting on everything to get set up here is I can go back to my overlays, and I believe this is the most current one. Hellgrind has locked this in. He's number one. He didn't have to show up today. Kudos for him for showing up, because he's also racing in the Premier Series, so he's losing some of his practice time over there to race here. So kudos for him for showing up for this. Chappie Norsey, I mean, tied for second. Mike right behind him. Chef has a chance. Boss Jan, I don't see Boss Jan here. Boss Jan has a chance. Yeah, I would say like the top 6, 7. GTX Dave, I believe, is now fully committed to Premier, so he won't be here. But there's a chance, yeah, for like the top 5, maybe down to Rice if he has an amazing race. Is Rice here today? I don't think he is. A lot of people did move up to the Premier Series because some people were unable to participate, so they got promoted essentially. So we have some people that aren't here today that had a great start to the season. But yeah, the top 5 all have a chance for second place, so it's going to be an exciting race. And I can't wait to see how this is all going to turn out. All right, let's move to the Helicam.
30 seconds.
Helicam to get this sucker started. Nope, don't go there. Don't need to hit. Hold on, just let my
20
car
seconds.
run to the pits real quick. This is going to be a great race.
10 seconds.
Yeah, for today, I mean, it's going to be this is a great track. I really like Brands Hatch. I get frustrated with it at times, mostly because I just make mistakes with the car, some blind turns, and with those blind turns, you know, come on. With those blind turns, I mean, you get you touch grass at all, and you're just out of it. We will go back to that cam in a moment. We will just set this one up how people like it, and we'll set this one up how people like it. All right, we are in business right now. Jump through the field a little bit. as drivers do get a full formation lap. Oh, Thor just said he might make it halfway, so we might get Milkman, or yeah, Milkman in here shortly. No big deal. Not a problem at all. All right. Going through Surtees right here. I'm not going to go through the whole turns yet. We'll save that a little bit later in the race. I imagine with only 15 cars, there's not going to be door-to-door racing the entire time. So we'll have the ability to kind of jump around, see how everyone is doing, and really identify the track. We already have damage on Rob Phil. Unfortunate. Did he spin coming down the first and second corners, that 90-degree turn at Druids? I should start loading in the map onto here and just pull it up as well. If you haven't joined the Discord, guys, join the Discord. We are a great community of drivers. We focus on community first over being the most proficient and the most competitive drivers in the world. We do want safe driving, but that's not a prerequisite to race with us. So if you're new to sim racing, if you're new to ACC, we will more than happy to have you here. We just want people to be respectful. We want people to you know, just have fun. We leave all the drama behind us, and we just put in some fun races, have some great competitive series. We also have Gil in the chat. Hello, Gil. Gillard, one of the other admins. Check my phone, make sure nobody responded asking for the password. Or I need to go back and check. I haven't checked any of my phones. Messages today.
Green light. Go, go, go.
All right, racing has started. Chappie on the inside, Hellgrind on the outside. Rice in third. So Rice is here. Top four clean 5-6. We do have a spin. Rob Phil, that had the damage earlier, has already spun coming out of T1. Still sitting there, having some problems. Maybe a disconnect. But he needs to get moving or jump to the pits because it's not going well for him. Hellgrind already running away. It's that blind corner I was talking about. You just take it a little wide, you touch that grass, and you can't control it, you're just off. Gap from third to fourth building. This is probably the closest battle on the track. Oh, we do have an off just briefly by Work Nickel. That allowed Rice to get through. Robfield may have left. Gillard saying his keyboard had a stroke. Funny. Yep, looks for like next 30 minutes. It is just cloudy, so no rain in the forecast at the moment. Norsey up the inside of Scrim takes the position at Surtees. I didn't ask, guys. Is my audio and everything good? Let me know if it's not. I will make adjustments. Now Norsey. Oh. Looks like Rice had an off. Rice has had an off trying to pass Scrim. Bounced off the wall, came on track We also had, looks like Medication is now here. He went a little wide. Oh, wait, that was Medication that went wide. That was Chef. Chef had to go wide in that car. Let me bring it down a little closer so we can see how things are going on track. I apologize for some of the camera work. They do some weird things on this track. You'll turn and it'll be just staring at a tree. Let's go back up with our leaders, see how it's going. Smooth sailing for a hell grind. Chappie not giving him much distance though. He's keeping the distance about the same, not letting him pull away. Same with Aloy. Aloy's right there as well. And those three have put whoa, Aloy with an off though, but they have put 4 seconds on 4th place, North Sea. Love this Porsche livery. The Manti. So this is the closest. See, there's the bridge. And a tree. And touching grass left and right with this group here. And pan, yeah, see this cameraman is something special. Let's get off of him. Let's do a little 3rd person fly behind. Need for Speed view. Medication working his way up across Nickel. I hope Medication signed up for this series, otherwise these points won't count. And I just hope there's no incidences, because then it's like a rogue driver. Well, let's do a lap with Medication. First turn here, Paddock Hill Bend. Lose a lot of downforce, and then it slams down. You have all the speed coming through here into Pilgrim's Rise. Druids. Wonderful 90-degree turn. Slightly off camber. Graham Hill Bend. Here you can go wide, but there's like bricks in the grass that keep the traction up. Cooper's Straight. The famous Surtees. And go all the way down this long stretch into Pilgrim's Drop. Highest speed portion of the track. Drop down a couple gears into Hawthorne's Bend. Derek Minter Straight. Another right-hander into Westfield Bend. This is called Dingledell. And then another right-hander into Sheens. And then we finally get a left-hander. Clearways. Ooh, a little wide there. Lost some time to the guys in front. And then the final corner, Clark Curve. And the pit lane straight is called Brahmin Straight. All right, let's get up with the battle and up ahead here. Nickel. Oh, trying to get a little over-under there. Some of these guys, I'm so impressed with their performance over the last year. Has just been amazing. Like, since I knew these guys and they were like, I don't know how to do this. Yeah, Medication is very safe. He's a great driver. I know. I'm glad you know him too. I believe he was on one of the endurance teams when we did, where was it? Like 6 hours of Zandvoort, and it rained the whole time. And he was on a team there because I remember his name. I did the commentary with our good friend Larry over there, and he drove very safe, and I liked his name because I was like, oh, what a unique way to spell Medication. Just the look back from Scrim's car at White Rice. Oh wait, I'm looking the wrong way. That's Medication back there. Now we're with White Rice looking back at that fight with Scrim and Medication. Scrim, Medication. Work Nickel. Ooh, got a little loose there to Nickel. Nickel looks like Chef might be taking it here. Yeah, looks like Chef is on the inside of Nickel, but he's not going to have the best exit of this turn. Oh, we had an off. It's like we had Medication and Tony. Commentator's curse as soon as Pleb in the chat said, he's a safe driver, don't worry about him. He connects with Scrim. Uh-oh. Might have some confrontation after this. Just joking, everything's going to be fine, guys. All right, back to the front. Hellgrind just sailing away with it right now. Over 2 seconds back to Chappie. And another full second back to Aloy. That's me. That's another. Who's that in the pits? Oh, it's Hunter's car. Yep. Oh, so who got killed? Did Medication get hit? Or did Medication hit someone? Love the sound of that Porsche. Let me know if the onboard sound is too high, guys. I will turn it down. Oh, and I don't know why I did that. I probably hit the wrong button. Yep, I meant to hit this to see where everybody's at. All right, first 10 minutes in, we have Hellgrind, Chappie, Aloy, North Sea, Rice, Chef, Work Nickel, Tony, Medication Jr., Scrim, Bullman, and Lone Rider, which looks like he... Is he still out there? Yeah, he's still out there. Okay, I was hoping he didn't just park it. Somebody is in the pits, though. It is Scrim. Scrim must have had some serious damage from that incident. And the pit lanes are not open for the required pit, so that's going to hurt against him a little bit there. Let's go on to our Black Flag Copter Cam, sponsored by Fly Sim Control. He also makes stuff for flight sim enthusiasts. Medication was inside in T2 and got rear-ended, but I don't know, the angle was odd. Looked like the guy behind fall, but yeah, we'll figure that out later. Oftentimes, I do try and place blame from what I see during this commentary, and then they've used it when they go to the IRs. And I'm like, you can't use my decision that I thought it was their fault as a judgment. Come on. Work Nickel, not playing around, going in deep, trying to get the exit speed here on, getting around Scrim back onto Chef. Keeping it under a second. Chef knocks out that inside pylon. Keeps it wide. Looks like Work Nickel had a much better exit there. Looks like Chef in that boat kind of got a little crooked. See how he goes up this hill. Look clean. Oh, man. I don't know who has the speed advantage here. I don't know what the weights are. Yeah, it looks like Chef's down 16 kilos while Nickel is up 4. For our balance and performance. Oh. Whoa, Work Nickel got a little loose, takes it in the grass, but stays, importantly, off the walls and right back on the road. Lost a little bit of time, but it'll be okay. He's good at gathering it back up and pushing forward. Work our way back. There's Tony. Tony A, I believe he just donated to the series, to Black Flag Racing, to the channel, to the Discord, to the league, and I appreciate that. Medication, hard on the brakes. Porsches, man, I can't drive, but they sound so good. Awesome time there. Let's work our way down. Lone Rider after where's 10 at? So he's just really far back at this point to 10 because 10 is half a quarter of a lap behind him. Bullman, also one of our newer drivers, major performance improvement. Lately, we do run a Saturday night lessons where we have more experienced drivers come in with some of the newer drivers, and we just say, hey, what do you want to learn? And they come up with a plan, and they practice at night. They practice long races. They practice in the rain. You know, they'll just sit in the pits and watch one of the other drivers go through, so you kind of learn the fast line. And it's been something I wasn't sure was going to work, and it is working well for the league. So kudos to those guys that set it up. I believe it was Max and Gillard. Raphael, hello, welcome to the chat. Hellgrind, just showing everyone how it's done here. Chappie's still within 2 seconds. He's not pulling away, but he looks pretty comfortable. Hellgrind, if I remember right, on a controller? I don't know. I get mixed up often in things. Maybe that was somebody else we talked about. Maybe that was Boss Chan. All right, I'm back. Did I miss anything, guys? Had to refill my coffee. Got to stay amped for today. Hello there, Alpha Capri. Come on, Chappie and Aloy. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. They're doing well. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee out of my Black Flag coffee cup. For those that didn't know, we do have an online store. We have a Printful store. The website is in the Discord, but I'm pretty sure you can just type in Printful and Black Flag Racing on like a Google search, and it does come up. We don't set the prices. We do set the prices. We set only 10% over what the cost of the item is. So if it's a $15 shirt, we add $1.50 onto the price that we get as a commission. So we don't have crazy like $55 t-shirts and stuff. They're all like $19 to $22, I think, depending on what's on them. And we have hats, we have socks, we have headbands, we have fanny packs, beer koozies, all that kind of fun stuff. It's a fun way to support the league and getting something in return. And I believe they ship worldwide. If there is an issue with that, let me know, and I can try and figure out why. Because someone said one time they couldn't get it shipped overseas, but then they never came back and told me why. But yep, check it out. Printful.com/Black Flag Racing, I think is what it is. Should probably put that here on the bottom scroll, but I don't know if that's correct or not. And it's all in the Discord, guys. So join the Discord, look under Black Flag merch and links, and it's there. Ah, delicious coffee this morning. Folgers. You guys Folgers or Maxwell House? All right. We're at the 43-minute mark. Pits will open soon. We do have 3 in the pits right now. Oh, Rice is in the pits. Looks like he has damage. Must be getting some major repairs. He's still in 9th. So clearly, I walked away 10 steps to my kitchen to put coffee in my cup, and I totally missed something really important. So if anybody knows what happened to Rice, let me know. Oh, cameraman doing best job he can. Ugh. All right, let's go to the lead and work our way back. All right. In the lead right now, Hellgrind, putting in solid laps. We are currently on lap 12, less than 20 minutes into this race. Chappie. Hellgrind slowly pulling up another second lead. He is 3 seconds up now. Still not enough rest. Yorkshire tea only. I don't believe I've had that version of tea, but for the most part, not my favorite thing. I like it a little stronger. Who's that here? Aloy. Aloy, man, that was a smooth turn out of Aloy. Aloy looks like he's feeling stronger. Even though he is still losing a little time to Chappie. Again, these three are not giving up at all. Through the tree, look at that shot, dynamic behind the trees, beautiful. North Sea, the highest position Porsche at the moment. Bullman in 9th. So he has been lapped. Still in the top 10. Oh, still, let me get past my... Oh, no, Bullman's off. Bullman is off. He's coming back on, though. Again, went off, collected it, brought it back on the track. He's going to do fine. Come on. Who's next? North Sea, Bullman, Chef. There we go. We have Chef. And the beautiful Bentley. I'll go in car for a minute just because the wheel is on the wrong freaking side of the car. Do a lap around here with Chef while I just watch to make sure there's no incidences going on elsewhere. For those that are into real world racing, we do have IndyCar at Phoenix later today, as well as F3 Race 2 in Australia, obviously, in Melbourne. We have Supercars in Melbourne. We have F2 race in Melbourne. NASCAR is at Phoenix, and our pit window is open, so I need to get ready to jump to the pits to see who is pitting first. And then we have Formula One later this evening. Looks like we already have somebody in the pit lane. Who do we have in the pit lane today? North Sea, first to pit. Gonna do it early. Gonna get it done. Let's see here. Pit lane is sponsored by us. Black Flag Pit Lane Pit Pass if you're interested. Document the first pit. Looks like he's repairing damage and taking a lot of fuel. That is a long pit for him. We also have somebody else in the pits right now. Make my screen a little larger. Lone Rider in the pits. So maybe he took tires. Was that 30 seconds, guys? I don't think he had any damage, so maybe he just went for tires. Lone Rider in the pits in 11th. North Sea in 8th is the first pitted driver. I'm not going to keep the QR code up on the screen the whole time. Just going to get one more pitting driver and we'll go from there. All right, Lone Star's out. Milkman would be the first one to come to pit lane if he decides to. Does not. Neither does Chef, neither does Nickel, neither does Medication, neither does Rice. Neither does Tony. Horsey already back in the groove. People may be waiting to pit. North Sea may be the rare contending member here, contending driver to pit that early. See if the leader pits to try and cover. Nope. Chappie. Nope. Yeah, so North Sea's tires must have been gone. Not Aloy. See if Chef decides to pit. He's got a long distance to go, though. Lone Rider did pit, so he's smooth sailing till the end. Probably going to get a top 10 if he can keep this going. I love the pit lane strategy, guys. Will Chef pit? Nobody pits this lap. We'll turn off the pit lane pit pass. Sponsored by Black Flag. Nope. And Tony. Does Tony want to? Nope. No takers. Rice, you gonna do it? Rice comes to the pits. All right. Rice is in the pits out of 10th place. Let's see if he takes tires or not. Because if he doesn't take tires, he'll come out in front of North Sea in 7th. 10 seconds. Well, maybe not. He's 10 seconds behind. So he's just about to turn the final turn right now and get ready to pass him. This pit lane is longer than it looks. It takes a little bit of time to get down it on such a small track. There goes North Sea. Oh, I like how the camera did that. That was cool. There's 9th place. Not sure. He must be taking tires. This is another long pit. There was, okay, so Lone Rider did pass him, who's already pitted with a 126 lap. Need to redo that QR code. It's kind of blurry, and I wanted to say PayPal in the center, so it makes more sense. Also have some more in the pits here. Go ahead and turn that off. That has been your Black Flag Racing Pit Lane Pit Pass. Donate to the league. Help us out. Appreciate you guys. All right. Work Nichols also in the pits. As we get Rice coming out into traffic. Oh, my goodness. Ah. Come on. There we go. Sorry for making people sick. Rice is coming out between 5th and 6th. With Tony right behind him and Medication just in front. And just behind Tony's going to be Bullman. All of them still have to pit. Let's see here. Yep, the top 6 still have to pit. So Rice, although he's in 11th, is in his own race right here with Lone Rider, who is 34 seconds up. Yorkshire tea. I'll give it a try. I've tried tea, can't do it. I don't know. It's not my flavor. Tastes like tree bark. I think it kind of, I mean, it's leaves, right? I prefer beans over leaves. Let's leave it at that. Helmet cam. Shout out to Webbo. It's his favorite view. Tried it. I don't know about it. I do a similar view, but not with the helmet cam. You guys race in hood view. I've heard that there's a group of drivers within our league that are hood view drivers. And we have kind of determined that they all came from GT7. So I don't know how it's set up in GT7. Aloy much closer to Chappie now within a second. Chappie must have slowed up somehow because Hellgrind is over 5 seconds ahead. I mean, not above. So he must have had some sort of issue that slowed him up. I will say I've driven like this in WRC. I also drive like this, like the bumper cam in WRC, just so I can see more. WRC I don't really feel is like Major Sim. It's more of a game, but it's super fun. Who else do we have close together? We have 2 cars on top of each other here. that is Chef and Medication. Medication going for the inside. Chef has the speed coming out of it. Chef goes wide, but can he cover across? Unable to. All right, this is our closest battle on track, folks. We will stick here for a bit. This track battle is brought to you by Last Chance Moto. For all of your motorcycle and sim race gloves needs, check out their YouTube, or their YouTube. This is on YouTube. Check out their eBay store. Let me drink some more of this coffee out of this mug. Okay, so Alpha Capri. I don't know, man. You're a GT7 driver, but you choose chase cam? You used to use cockpit cam, but cars change left-hand driver to right, so you get messed up. I agree with that. I just don't drive the right-hand drive cars. I just stay with the left-hand drive. I've also seen people with the right-hand drive cars, like you can adjust horizontally and vertically, and we'll adjust it horizontally to kind of the center of the car, so you're kind of sitting in the middle. So that works for some people. Medication making it by. Aloy in third is in the pits. So Medication and Chef will pass him, move up a position. Oh no, Aloy is now out of the pits. That's Aloy right in front of them. Oh, this is getting good. Oh, Medication off. Medication at the exit of Pilgrim. Oh, wait, is that Pilgrim? Yeah, on Pilgrims down the Paddock Hill. Just lost it there. And we had Work Nickel with an off. Top 10 still. So who is in second, and have they... Okay, so second and first have not pitted yet. Oh, I thought you were going for it, Chappie. Thought it was happening there, bud.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a way to go.
Bobcat goalie sitting in the middle of... Oh, no, okay, that was weird. Shout out Samantha Tan. Yeah, I used to use Chase Cam when I played Need for Speed. That's why I just call it the Need for Speed view all the time. But I just can't do it anymore. It just doesn't feel right. I like being in the cockpit. I've seen... So who is it? One sim racer goes to Chase Cam at the starts of races just so he can get a better peripheral view of where everyone is. So when because he's fast, especially at the starts, he can pull through and when you're in car, it's telling you that there's people all around you. Like you can really maybe see a little bit better detail of where everyone is. So that could be what's happening there. Chef in the pits. Medication in the pits. So where's sixth place at? Tony in the pits. Where's seventh at? North Sea. North Sea, who pitted first, is taking back all those positions. Man, this is a battle, folks. Let's bring up the points again. I don't have it like adjusting real time. But North Sea and Chappie and Chef and Rice are all right there. Aloy with a great showing today. He's not been in every race, which is why he's down in 10th. North Sea and Chappie is going to be a battle here. I don't think Mike's here today. I think he's racing in Premier. And we have Chef. Great, exciting race. For only this many cars here today, exciting race. I can't wait for the over 30 cars that are going to be at Brands later today if everyone shows. Chase Cam is crazy. Props to you for being able to do that. Yeah, I think you maybe already read that, but as the Hunter says, if you want to be on Webbo's stream, because he now does like the stream he does, and then all the other just three additional like in-car streams below it. Close fight right here. Start your stream early, and he'll jump in and grab a piece of it, or whatever he does, and put it on his screen. are they saying about servers? Something wrong? Hunter, Max is asking me if servers need reset, so tell him to not touch the servers. Message him and tell him to leave things alone. I don't know why he's asking me if servers are okay. I'm in the middle of a stream, homie. All right, where are we at? Let's stop. Whoa. Chef off. Big off for Chef. That may seal it with only 26 minutes left for North Sea taking the third spot. Second spot? Third spot. I don't remember at this point already. I forgot what the standings look like. With his blinker on, just to let people know. He's a courteous man. He drives a Bentley. I mean, come on. All right, let's roll to the front and see where everyone's at. Aloy in first. Hellgrind. Wait, what? What did I miss? How did Hellgrind fall to second? Because they pitted and different pit strategy. Hellgrind must have took tires. Aloy did not. That's the only thing I can think of. Great job, Aloy. That's good. I'm glad you're here. I know, like you said, I don't think you've made every race, but you're here. You're a good racer. I appreciate that. Right behind him, we have Rice, White Rice in ninth. Hellgrind, of course, in second. Coming up, Surtees. Nickel in 10th. Keeping it in the top 10. 20 seconds over Bullman right now. Chappie third. North Sea fourth. So that's probably the closest battle on the track right now. And it's half the length of this straightaway. Yeah, he's going through Hawthorne. And then now North Sea's going through Hawthorne. So a solid 6 seconds. Bullman. Traditional BMW colors. I like it. Only 5 minutes left to pit. I believe everyone has pit. Yep, everyone is pit. Good. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Vacation is behind Chef. Lowrider in 8th and Tony in 7th. So Lowrider must be a lap behind. Let's find the closest battle. Chappie's pulling away from North Sea, with North Sea supposed to have the fresher tires. I don't fully get that. Is Hellgrind catching Aloy? Slowly. Oh, now Aloy takes a little bit more out of it. And then I'm just watching the times there. You know, it's like 13:0, 12:9, 12:8, 12:7, and then it'll go back up again. So they're in faster in some corners and slower in others. Work nickel. Let's pick our livery of the race, guys. Let's do this. This is the cam I like to use for livery. Work nickel. I do like the pastels. Like the white trim on the wheels. Keep it on, bud. There you go. See? He's doing better than me at this track, because when I hit the grass, it's just over. Chappie. Man, I like that. I like that chrome trim. The way that reflects. Oh, I love this car. This Manti version of the Porsche is just beautiful. I think I picked it previous. Hey, Samantha Tan, this would be the one I go for. Look at that. Biotech. Skate Biotech. Chef. Another one of those ones with the little logos all over it. But I don't know if I like the green and black as much as I've liked the previous ones with like the green and bronze and black and bronze. Bullman with the classic BMW side stripes. Medication, white and red. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. Not gonna take it from me. Was that for position? I'm just going through the track now. Okay. Lone Rider. If you're an LSU fan, that's right up your alley. Tony A. Man, I love the green, but it's just, to me, that is just British racing green, and it's weird when it's not on a British car. Coffee's getting cold, but I will tough it out for you guys for the last 20 minutes. Alloy. Man, Alloy might be it, because it's kind of the Mobile 1 colors, but there's a tweak on it, because the blue is more of like a robin's egg, like light powder blue, and then the orange is like more of a burnt orange. That might be the livery of the day. Oh, cameraman, get on your freaking stuff, man. I like the Mustang with the horse on the side. I really like how in real life the horse outline is their night driving light. I wish more teams did that. I wish like Chevy had a giant, or Corvette had a giant Corvette symbol or something on it. Hellgroin now within 9 seconds, with roughly 9 seconds to Alloy, so he's knocked 3 seconds off, but we only have 20 minutes left. Pit lane is about to close, so let's look at our positions one more time. Fastest lap is the Hellgrind, so he'll get the bonus point for that if he holds that. He doesn't need it. Alloy in first, Hellgrind in second, Chappie third, North Sea fourth, Chef, Medication, Tony A, Lone Rider, Rice, Nickel, Bullman. All doing well.
The pit window is closing now.
Yeah, I think we're cool with the pit window, dude. Everyone's on an island at the moment. We need to find some close racing. We can go here for a bit. This is North Sea. Needing to make a pass on Word Nickel, but like I said, Word Nickel's no slouch. Like, he's still newer to this. You know, little mistakes happen here and there that has set him back, but he's quick. He's a quick driver. Man, I turned down this mic. I hope I'm not super loud. I even turned down the audio in my ears. Maybe I think last time I was just yelling over the sound of the cars because I like it loud. Sparking over that, what's it called? It's got a funny name. Dingle Bell. Yeah, Nickel showing the pace that he could be in the top 5. A superior Porsche braking though, wow. Closing right up on him. If anyone wants to learn how to do that, we do have a video, training video on brake modulation that former member Larry made. It's good. It teaches you a lot. Like, it's really, really well done. Chef in 5th. 25 seconds down to 4th. Has... Okay, 7 seconds now. So this might be the car to watch as we get toward the end. I'm going to make sure no one else in these close, because there are close racing going on, but I don't know if it's for position. So I'm going to check them real quick and then come back to this, because he's now 6 seconds. Great job there by Rice staying out of the way, letting your fellow Ford driver through. All right, let's check these close ones real quick, and we'll come back to this. Okay, that was not for position. 5 and 6 is for position. Medication is less than 4 seconds back to Chef. And Lone Rider is less than 6 seconds back to Medication. This is another close one, not for position. course, the leader about to lap. The leader has lap traffic then. And there is Hellgrind chasing him down. Let's do a little fly sim control helicopter cam. Great move. Great job by Bullman to just let him through. Bullman had to take an odd line, but it worked. It's got a little bit more lap traffic, and now we have Hellgrind having to deal with lap traffic. Again, great job. Don't compromise your own race, but just give them the faster line if you want to. If you know you're not in contention, you're not required to do that, but why fight them to the next turn where you potentially could collide, right? I mean, that's the worry that everyone has. Hope that made sense, right? Work Nickel, or who was that? Bullman in the BMW took the inside line exiting the final turn. Not the ideal line, but if you stay in the ideal line and then Hellgrind is just right behind you as you go into T1 down that first turn where you get really light, like it's just not worth to me, it's not worth the risk. Can he see him? I see the car between the two. That's Tony A. Chappie in third. North Sea in fourth. Man, he must have been burning through tires because he took tire. Oh, a little off. That might be just, I've done that before. You look down at something and you don't realize there's a slight little kink there, and you slide off. Nickel. I'm trying to figure out who drive of the day should be. If Eloy holds this off, he's driver of the day, he's winner of the day, and he's livery of the day. The the trifecta there. Tony, I just sent you a message, so when you have time, check it. No rush at all. Obviously, you're racing and not listening to me, so I'm just talking out loud. But if you rewatch this, check it. I know sometimes if it's like you haven't said, if we're not like, oh, we've talked before, so we're probably friends on there. All right, Hellgrind. It's just him in 3 seconds that separate the win. You can see him right up there. You get the wheel in there. There's no... See, my view I like is like this one with the wheel. 3 seconds, under 3 seconds now. 13 minutes left, so you got like what, like 5 laps maybe? Four laps? I'm not trying to do math. Oh man, he is catching him quick. Now the helicopter view. Oh, this is getting close. Down to 2 seconds. Touch grass slightly there. Alpha Capri, who'd you call it earlier? Chappie and who? Chappie and Eloy. Okay. So if Chappie or Eloy win today, I'll go pick up some Yorkshire tea. Do I drink it with sugar and milk, or do I just drink it? You can call it black? plain? What do you call it? Gonna be a spicy battle. That's right, Alpha Capri. Ooh, Alec Hellgrind back behind. He races as Alec in the Premier Series because we use more realistic names. Now within a second, let's see if I can do this fancy like. Nope, I jacked it up. Let's try it again. Wrong way. Find my cars. All right, this is the fight right here, folks. T1 going down Paddock Hill Bend. Really light. You slide to the edge, and then you get the downforce, and all the suspension compresses through Druids. A great turn. I don't know if it's slightly off camber there or just completely flat, but I really like it. Graham Hill, Cooper Straight, Surtees. For those that don't know, you can take a right there to do a joker lap if you're just hot lapping here. Gonna be a spicy battle. Yep, put some HP sauce on it. Oh, they're getting close. Oh, he's right. He got such a better exit. Aloy blocking. Aloy has to be all in his mirrors right now. Aloy touches curb, slides a little bit. Oh, with the with the over under, doing the Macarena, dancing out here. Let's go. Takes a really wide line, trying to cut under. Aloy just takes a traditional line. Oh no, I think he got him. That was a good transition. You like that? Oh, Hellgrind with the comeback. Okay, so Aloy wide there, just trying to keep with him, trying to use all that power. How many times have I done that? You know, you want to fight to stay up there, but you just can't. Your tires are done. Clearly didn't take tires right. That's why he was back so far. Hellgrind was back so far, but wow. Great race, guys. That was really fun to watch. Let's jump around a bit, but keep an eye on this. This cameraman just does this thing. Look, he's gonna do it again. Let's go somewhere else. Change the next camera. There we go. Rice. Oh my God. Nico, everybody's pretty well spaced. Chef and Medication are within 4 seconds of one another. With, I think Chef, that's a distance we only got 7.5 minutes left. Okay, I'll follow that man. I'll add some to my Walmart delivery list. All right, they are about to, are about to battle through some traffic here. Aloy still within a second. Yeah, this is a great showing here between these two and Medication and Chef. I mean, those are the fights today. We do have an IR system. IR system. So there could be some penalties from this. There was an incident or two. I don't know if it'll affect points. I mean, could you file it? None of this carries over to next season unless there's a really bad incident that could potentially not allow you into season 4. But I'm not seeing that today. Nobody's reckless. There's a difference between having an accident and being reckless, you know? Okay, Lone Rider, let's see how he handles this. Smoothly by. Now how does Aloy? Aloy's right through too. Good job, Lone Rider. I missed how you got out of the way, but that worked well. O'Brien did get a full second there. Oh man, with like what, 3 laps to go now? So Lone Rider's in 8th. Rice is in 9th, just ahead of him, essentially, or just behind him by 5 seconds. Chappie in 3rd on an island, likely to finish 3rd. Great race out of Chappie. Tony A. At Hawthorne's Bend, just had North Sea come by him like he was standing still. So I think maybe either A, Tony's low on fuel, so he's changed his engine map and is coasting. I don't see much, or he just let off a little bit to let North Sea through. North Sea is closing on Chappie. It's 8 seconds though. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get that. Nickel keeping it in 10th. I think I can turn the car audio up, the exterior car audio up a little bit. I'll do that next time. That one screams, but it's just the way it is. This has become much closer. Medication on Chef. Wow. It's closed up quicker than I thought. I'm glad I found it. Here's what we don't want to happen. A car cause an incident that takes someone out of their chances for points. Pass them if you want to pass them. That's cool. But don't cause an incident that would take Chef out of his ability to get the points. Chef with the over-under. Chef has less kilos, but I don't know about the force. What's the force have? It's down 6, so Chef has 10 less kilos. Like Hellgrind has also pulled out a solid lead over the second place car, Aloy. Oops, sorry, I hit my mic, but that wasn't too loud. Sometimes it sounds like it. Back to Chef. I thought Chef was going to pass him there, and then he didn't. So I was just watching him go around. Chef losing time here. It's probably because the wheel's on the wrong side. Chef now has lost sight. Oh, there he is. Man, fighting that wheel. That is dangerous driving, my man. Smith's tan. BMW on BMW fight here, not for position. It's work nickel on Tony.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
Leader on the final lap. All right, it sounds fitting then, since I don't see any close races. Oh, is this a close one? Oh, we do have Ford on Ford fight right now. Lone Rider and Rice. Oh, man. Oh. Oh, did he get him? We'll keep on this for a little bit. Then I'm going to have to jump to the finish line. Oh, Lone Rider with a little bounce. Rice up the inside. Can he hold it? Did he hold it or back out? He backed out. I switched to the camera. Was hoping he would get a nice pass there. He backed out. Lone Rider using all the road, driving safe. All right, I got to switch to the leaders. All right, congrats to Hellgrind finishing first.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh, last turn drama. Oh, don't spin him. Oh, he spun him. Oh, no. That's not what you want to see. Congrats to Aloy finishing second. Chappie, good job, third. Rice and Lone Rider are just going to roll it out. North Sea in fourth. It's okay because none of these guys are losing positions over this. Lone Rider's just going to finish in the pits. Bullman in 10th, great job. Tony A, I missed you crossing the line, but good. Oh, no, you're coming across now. Okay. Great job. Right behind you's Work Nickel. Great BMW battle there. It's unfortunate. They fought the last turn. I don't think anything was ever intentional with those guys. They're solid drivers. Chef. Coming home. Fabulous race today, guys. Nothing but an amazing performance. I love when, I get a little worried that the grid's gotten smaller because so many people moved up for Premiere and people are focused on that and don't race in the earlier ones. So, I worry like, man, people aren't going to be here. It's going to be just a boring show. But somebody's doing some donuts. Where are we at? Who's doing donuts? I can't find them. Somebody's just flooring their engine, trying to blow it up, maybe. Sounds like the Porsche. Yep. There we go. Of course, when they switch to cam, you fuck. All right. Yep. Great job. And anyway, appreciate everybody for being here. It was an awesome group of guys racing today. Very competitive, very fun. I want to thank those that are watching. This will be the end of the Black Flag Prospect Series Season 3. And I hope to see everyone back here for Season 4. I will catch you guys next time.